Hey, honey. If you don't know me, my name is Tai. I was born in downtown LA and then shipped to Alabama right away because I was crip walking already at 5 years old. Okay, not really gangster me. As a matter of fact, that first fight that I had in preschool was not really won by me. He hit me, and my older cousin, she hit him back. I was the preschooler with the cleft palate and the equilibrium problem. My brain would tell me, make a sharp turn right, just a little before or after the door, into the wall. I loved LA. I loved Mayo. I felt like me and Beaver Cleaver lived on the same street. Difference was, Beaver's dad paid his mortgage. So my dad decided that it would be better to move us to a small town and raise me in a big city. He moves me to a quiet little country town in Alabama, 3/4 of a mile from a mental institution. You know, to raise me in a better environment. Cersei's State Mental Institution. And Cersei's, by the way, didn't have the best security. And the road that led to and from Cersei was right in front of our house. I can't tell you how many of those patients I was fortunate enough to meet. Sometimes I would hide them though. We would play, they would talk, kind of. I remember one day in the middle of a game of marbles, of course I am winning and he is losing his. Out popped the first clear thought that I had heard since the day we met. What doesn't kill you could cause you to kill others. Poignant! Even at 7, I knew I better let my dad know that I've been feeding Sling Blade and he's been leaving in our house for about a week now. But enough about my childhood friends. This face, my face, is a new face. Woo! Cosmetic surgery was needed. I've had more surgeries than Bruce Jenner and Joan Rivers combined. When I was born, my dad actually did faint the first time he saw my face. I didn't have to hear the joke, I was a witness. I'm sorry I became emotional there, guys. Sorry, that's the truth. The teacher made me do it. Ooh, let me take a moment. I had over a half a dozen surgeries, and I'll tell you, I have to thank God every day for my new life. Because when I meet a woman now, I have all my front teeth. Not 2 teeth with a gap in the middle that looks like another tooth should be there. But then came that magical day. I was at the USC Medical Center about to get a root canal, or pull it, because the root canal was $340, and when they told me it was $340, I said, you can pull it. So I'm sitting there thinking about all the great times that me and that back tooth have had. I glance over at the nurse's station and I see this beautiful woman smiling, staring at me, walking in my direction, and I'm thinking, she's everything I want. And everything Dracula here can't have. So she walks up to me and she says, do you have a cleft palate? Of course, yes, I have a cleft palate and a cleft lip. And then she said the most beautiful thing I've ever heard anyone say. I would like to help you fix it. Fix it? Yes, of course. 18 months later, I was sitting in a surgeon's office discussing my new nose. And as you can see, I did the reverse Michael Jackson. The surgeons were discussing it like nip and tuck, and I stopped that quick. I'm like, look, Dr. Wilson, I know you don't have a picture of my dad right here, but if you could see his nose, even other black people says he has a big nose. And he has 7 brothers, all with big noses. So Dr. Wilson blessed me with my dad's family's nose. So now with my new nose, new lip, and new teeth, if I'm walking toward you and smiling, and when I arrive, you are also smiling, now I just think that smile is for me.